All right, welcome back to Doc Holiday, and I'm going to show you what we did to our master suite to make it as comfortable and functional as possible with the space we had. Once again, we did go with a monochromatic color scheme, so we have low contrast. I did find these bedding pieces at Target, and they're cotton and they're pretty warm. We did buy some toppers, some mattress toppers. I think they're about 3 or 4 inches. We got them at Costco. They were about 120 bucks. We bought I believe we got a queen, and we did cut it to fit. And it's a strange size. It's got an angle where that headboard is. But we did cut it to fit. I do use a body pillow along that wall there because it's cold, and whoever sleeps there is going to be up against that cold liner. In the winter, it's pretty chilly. In the summer, it's not really a problem. But that's what I did here. As far as the lighting, we have the LED adhesive strip lights that we put up that give this whole thing at nighttime a glow, and it works out pretty nicely. I don't know if you can kind of tell in the daytime, but instead of these silly lights up here, these things are just so impractical, and we found that we couldn't see anything inside the cabinets or drawers, so that was a problem. As far as laundry, dirty laundry is kind of a problem to find. You know, you need a good solution for laundry on a boat. At first, we were throwing everything in a plastic bag in the head on that bench, the shower bench. That didn't look really good when we had people visiting. So I did get some laundry bags. These are just kind of like canvas laundry bags with a drawstring. I did kind of cutesy it up, and I stenciled on some of our letters on here, and then I made one for Holly. I made one for Harrison. This came with one hook. I don't know why. We added 2 more. So we have his and hers laundry. It hangs up out of the floor. This is breathable to some extent, and it keeps it up off the floor, and we're not tripping on anything. I do not have rugs on the floor because I don't want to trip and fall on the boat. And for the most part, this floor is beautiful, and why not use it? On the Hunter, you're going to find, you have, on this boat anyway, 37.5 Legend, you're going to have a fairly good sized dresser. It does have a lip on here, and it's very deep, and it holds a lot of stuff. I have in here sunglass cases, and we keep our alarm clock up here. I do have this for makeup and whatever. It's a little LED light, so I don't do my makeup in the head. I do it on the counter. The table in the salon. But you can put all kinds of stuff on here. I do store that smokeless grill. It fits right here on top, which I couldn't believe it when it fit. I'm like, yes, because that's a great place. And it's out of the way. As far as your closet, you're going to find you can get a lot more in here if you use these rubberized kind of huggable hangers. These ones are not the flocked ones because I didn't want anything getting moisture. But you can get a whole lot of stuff in here. As you can see, we had a number of shirts and still room for more. It's not very deep. It doesn't really hold shoes, of course. Shoes, we found that this drawer at the bottom, this is where we keep flip-flops and shower shoes and extra footwear. Harrison keeps his shoes underneath that bench over there, and it's a seated bench, so you can sit there and put on shoes. I don't know what else you can do there. Harrison has drawer space. You want to show them, Harrison, how those open up, what's in there? Okay, so he's got drawers like I do. I have a little bit different of a configuration than Harrison has. I'm a girly girl, and I have a lot more options for what I'm going to wear, of course. So I'll show you what I did over here. So let me get this out of the way. So on here, I did, by the way, cut the mattress a little shorter so I can open this up a little easier. You can choose to do that if you wish. So I have more fabric baskets, just like I use in the galley. And I think I got these at Target. But I put little tags on them. Here's socks, bras, and underwear, bathing suits and cover-ups, leggings, shorts, skirts, pajamas, that kind of thing. I find that it's a lot easier to put bins because you're going to have to stack things otherwise. Finding things in stacks I find is problematic, and especially if you're underway, it's hard to find things. Now, as far as the other side, I'll show you what I did. I keep hats and more towels and linens. There's, you know, Hunter has a lot of little nooks and crannies. Once again, they're strange shapes. So you can't get a whole lot of standard things to fit in there because you're going to need wide ones here and skinny ones here. The best thing I've found for this space is just to fold linens and keep them out of the way here. And that's it for that. On the other side, let's see what we have. Harrison has over there, I'll show you. We keep his acoustic guitar. I like when he goes up on the deck and he plays for us. And we found that this is really the best place on the boat to keep a guitar. It actually works quite well. Harrison has things he charges, and once again we have these fabric baskets. They hold a multitude of sins. They don't go rolling around, and it's easy to take it down, look for what you want, and put it back up. We do have a tissue box, and it's clear and it sticks here. I find that helps, and we just put knickknacks up here. So we are going to replace these. These are original to the boat. They're noisy. We're going to find a quieter solution. And we also have ordered some Amazon black 12-volt LED lights that have a USB-C and a USB outlet already installed. That way I can charge my stuff on my side of the bed and he can charge his. We think that would be the best way to do this. We have not done any more strip lights on the other side of this room simply because it's not necessary. We find that this strip light by itself has been more than adequate and more than enough light in the evening to illuminate the whole room and make it functional. So thank you for watching. We've got other videos on what we did with the galley, the head, the salon, and the forward berth. Thank you.